Hello guys and welcome back. I'm the Sniping Raccoon and this is Getting to Know Your YouTubers. I have two lovely guests. The third one is currently filming on location for Saturday Night Takeaway. This is our Armed with Controllers. We've got Fabs and KB. Guys, introduce yourself.
Oh, hello, I'm Fabs.
I'm KB, and we're two-thirds of Armed with Controllers.
Yes. So why don't you just tell me a bit about yourselves? So KB, if you want to start with yourself, because you're the main face of the channel because it's always on your Twitter.
Yes. I'm the extremely social media one of the bunch. In terms of our channel, I'm the guy who I think pretty much middle of the road. Fabs is the more learned one of the two. If you've ever seen Stapesy, he's probably trying to play the game wrong, so that's normally a good idea.
Yeah.
In terms of our videos, I do the retro slot every Thursday. It's called Retro Mania, as well as a couple of other bits like FIFA. That's an ongoing series, and also just general Let's Plays.
Oh, yeah, I'm Fabs. I take care of the fighting game side of the video game world. From a regular video series, Fab vs. the World. Usually I pick a fighting game and stuff. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much like that.
I take money from their bodies, that kind of deal. I don't play video games.
Yeah.
I also do quite a few Japanese games. So my other regular slot, it came from the East. I'm playing games that are either imported directly from Japan or are ridiculously Japanese in origin anyway, so just use them there. So yeah, hack and slash, hurting people, that's what I do. I'm a violent man.
Hence with the Devil May Cry t-shirt. Yes. And KB's wearing Team Mario.
Team Sonic.
I am taking the Michael. Dear Lord. Yes, I'm a Sega guy as well. I never had a Nintendo until the 64, so I'm a Sega guy, so I'm with you on Team Sonic. Even though I was Team Tails because I had the ginger hair kind of thing, so yeah.
If it had Team Knuckles, I would have clearly gone for that.
Oh, definitely. So anyway, we've covered basically the little bits in your channel. How did the three of you meet?
It's a very long story. It all goes back to ancient Greece. No. I met Fabs. Almost called him Roberto.
Yeah, can't call him by my name.
Yeah, no. It's YouTube. It's YouTube. You don't have real names.
I met Fabs at school when he was the year below me. We became friends a little bit later after that, just through other mutual friends. And I went to university with Stapesy. So naturally, when we all ended up moving to London, they just met and it all sort of clicked. We became a trio.
Oh, fair enough. So just briefly introduce Stacey, who he is, apart from being the guy who plays video games badly.
Stacey is the best, most inappropriate gamer I have ever met.
Yes. He'll find something to say. He'll say it irrespective of whether it's the done thing. And then he'll find a way to top that in terms of what the hell did you just say?
It's like giving a kid mountains of sugar
and then
trying to put him in a room with nothing in there. He just gets so bored that he seems to go off the rails.
That's perfect, and it kind of goes with the hangout that we did when I said, "Go on, Stapesy, lick the can." Just out of the way sort of thing. So, why did you start YouTube as a trio rather than individually? Or was there never a case of you starting individually? You always wanted to do something together?
It never started individually, but it did start as a duo.
Right.
The first idea was originally Stapesy's. I was talking to him probably turn of the year, and he sent me a message saying, "What do you think about doing a YouTube channel for gaming?" And I thought it was a brilliant idea. And we started coming up with all these ideas during work, which we're probably not supposed to do.
It works. Don't worry. I do exactly the same.
I don't think the boss is watching, so you're alright.
Yeah.
No, certainly not now. I've changed jobs. Anyway, and we were thinking of a third, and we have a whole load of like mutual friends and stuff like that. But the only one who was truly sort of a gamer and like not exactly Stapesy, right?
Yeah, you've kind of got a nice mix. You've kind of got Fabs up from the learned side and the audio voice, which is just melts people's ears. It's lovely. Then you've got Stapesy, who melts your face. And then you've got KB in the middle. There's sort of a blend of the two. Can be Stapesy, can sort of be Fabs, but then is just nice and bland and the medium guy. And as the video,
there is Stacey melts their face and not their hearts.
I never said that.
A suit.
I never said that.
Oh god, that's gonna be weird.
As we said, also with censorship, awesome with confidence, and I can't remember what I put for KB.
Always winks constantly.
That's the one. Always winks constantly.
You make it sound like I have a tick.
Yeah, I have a friend.
I have a tick.
Apart from when Fabs was just talking, just randomly going like this. Yeah.
He does that in real life. He's a trained Japanese impersonator, so.
I like it. I'll get to see that at Eurogamer probably. That would be quite funny. So we've briefly talked about the kind of videos you guys do with them, with the way you did your introduction as well. But is there So this goes on to the plans for the future. Have you got any more series lined up? Obviously, Fabs with your imported from the East. That's always going to change with whatever game you find with an import, isn't it, really? So yours is a constantly evolving sort of thing. So KB, FIFA,
Yes.
is there going to be an evolution in FIFA, or are you going to basically doing the same thing with that kind of series?
There are plans for possibly an expansion on the FIFA thing.
Right.
It all depends on the interest we have so far. In terms of our general audience, it's not a big FIFA. There's not as big an outcry for FIFA, so
Yeah.
probably would alienate some of the guys that we have already if we just made it into like 2-3 times a week FIFA. So we might even look at the idea of a second channel.
Just for FIFA. So
Just for FIFA.
AWF armed with FIFA.
Or AWC FIFA, something like that, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be quite cool. So what plans do you have to let Stapesy loose on other games?
Well,
Ooh,
the original
wow.
Let's Play title for him was Let Loose, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Ah.
Yes.
Stapesy's Let Loose.
That was quite good. I mean, I liked his Tomb Raider intro. That was freaking hilarious.
That was a complete freak.
That was a complete freak, but that was awesome.
Yeah, we uploaded it, and the FMV, the original FMV, they put a content claim on it, and they said that they want to put it was third-party content. So I said, Stacey, just draw it. And the thing is, the guy works. He's a graphic design.
No, but the thing is, YouTube sees so much graphically beautiful things that low-key sort of thing is what is needed at times. And it was perfect. I thought it was perfect anyway. And it fitted in really well with his personality of being slapdash.
He's gonna love that.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Many things beforehand, just in case he gets angry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what do you call it? He's gonna murder me at Eurogamer anyway, so I might as well get the punches in now while I can. So.
Why is he going to murder you at Eurogamer?
After the Google Hangout, because I keep calling him Ant.
Snipey over here.
Snipey.
Snipey. We were creating a beer tower, and Snipey convinced Stacey that the only way that it would stand up is if he licked the bottom of the can first.
Yeah. So after that, he just went at me. So I just thought, you know what? And I keep calling him Ant. I keep calling him Where's Deck and that kind of stuff. So he's not too happy with me about that. Well, to be perfectly honest, it's if Ant and Sheldon had a love child, you've got Stapesy.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I don't want to imagine how that conception began.
No, because Sheldon's it'd have to be in a test tube. It would have to be, because Sheldon's not going to have sex with Ant, is he? Really? Let's face it. Anyway, we're going completely off topic. Any more plans or future projects? Obviously, we talked about the FIFA, but anything else? Is there anything up and coming that you'd like to know, or is it all keeping under the hat? And the streamers froze a little bit.
Stacey was going to buy an Xbox One, but he's been so disappointed with the way it's going to come out, he's actually changing to PC. So
Fair enough. I'm buying an Xbox One regardless. I don't care what it does. I'm just buying it anyway. The release is rubbish. Don't get me wrong, but to be perfectly honest, I'm an Xbox gamer at the minute, so I'm buying an Xbox One. Yeah, I've got the money. I'll buy it.
yeah, that's true. I just can't. I personally, I don't see the appeal of having a £500 TV remote.
No, I completely agree, and that's for a different conversation. So we're gonna have to end that right now, otherwise we'll end up with about a 20-minute video just about that. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to cut you there. So obviously, now we're on to the final question of this interview. So, what were your goals when you all started YouTube? Did you have any, or did you just want to just do it and just have a laugh, or just for fun, sort of thing?
I think we all had very different ideas, didn't we?
Yeah, we all have very different ideas. I mean, Stacey's very ambitious in that respect. He always wants to go that little bit further, and that's what pushes us to do better and try and get more subs and try all these different approaches.
Yeah.
In terms of, I think what Fabs and I have been looking at as well.
Yeah.
I always consider the most important thing is that we're having fun.
Yeah.
If you guys see that we're not enjoying it, you're not going to watch and stuff like that. So hopefully we're just having a laugh and just doing what we do.
Yeah, that's it really.
So basically, your goal from the start was probably the purest goal of any of YouTube. It is to have fun and just to see where it leads you. Which, to be perfectly honest, I mean, a lot of people do it straight away, especially a younger generation. I'm not going to state, but they see people making money and you think I'm going to be famous and blah blah blah. But obviously, us mid-20s sort of people, we're going to be thinking, this is my hobby. I'm going to have a laugh with it. So you guys have obviously come in, apart from with Stapesy and these f-bombs, a time to have a laugh. And I love the beep. Was that brought in purely for Stapesy?
No, it was brought in. It was brought in surely because we thought we swore too much in general.
Fair enough.
To be fair, actually, Stacey hasn't had the most swear word laden video.
No, that would be
me. I am the most foul mouthed person in AWC.
I've got to do it. I've got to do a chart now. I've got to watch one of your videos, and I know Fabs has done 2 beeps as far as I'm aware.
Well,
yeah.
No, we've missed a couple. I've missed a couple with you.
Yes,
if
right.
If you listen to one of the early Tick and Tag ones, he does say
Schnikes?
Yeah.
Schnikes. Yeah, okay, so the beep was your own personal censorship. Rather than trying to curb yourself by creating new words, you just thought, sorry, beep, that'll do me.
Yeah.
Fair enough. So now you've been on. How long have you been on YouTube now? Since the turn of the year. So talking.
We started on the 2nd of March.
We started on 2nd of March. So flipping it.
About 3 months tomorrow.
Right, that went quickly.
Yeah, that's giving away the fact that we're recording this before 2 weeks before this is going out. Thank you very much, gentlemen. But yeah, so this is the first. This is the 1st of June today. We are recording this. So in 2 days' time, you are going to be celebrating your 3-month anniversary. So congratulations, guys, on that. So 3 months in, have your goals changed?
I don't think they have. I mean,
yeah, our prime goals. Have fun, make good videos. Still the same. Can't argue with that really.
We haven't changed. We haven't changed in the way that we approach videos yet.
Yep.
I think it's probably going to change as we get as a more established channel. Get a bit older, but at the moment it's still just having fun.
You're still in that honeymoon period sort of thing where everything is fun.
Content.
Yeah.
Still trying to get it out daily. It's failing half the time.
Yeah, but you're still keeping regular, so you don't need the prune juice just yet.
YouTube prune juice. There's a market for this.
There is
a very sick market.
I'm sure we could sell it. Yes, but have you now? Obviously, your primary goals haven't changed. Have you got any additional goals that, like, you're striving for certain limits on subscribers, views per day, interactions, that kind of thing? Have any of them goals creeped in, or haven't you really thought about that yet?
Well, my goal is personally to keep on with Retromania, keep it interesting, hopefully find games that people want me to play. I'd like to introduce an element where people actually suggest games for me to play. FIFA, I think that's a goal for me. I want to get that up and established. Probably not as regular as the main channel, because obviously the main channel comes first. But hopefully with a regular sort of set of features, possibly more interplays between all of us. I think that's the overriding goal. Because I've worried recently that it's become Stapes and KV plus Fabs.
Yeah, and
you do get a lot of us two playing together because we do bounce each other off each other a lot. But there is a lot to be said between the interplay between all three of us.
Especially with the dog kangaroo thing from Crash Bandicoot. I remember that. One. Yeah.
We've got like
Ripperoo.
We've got 3 or 4 videos of all three of us.
That is true.
Yes, you have. You've got. I think it's 3 of them. That isn't 3 of them like Crash Bandicoot or something like the Crash Team Racing.
There is a rematch, but it depends whether I can retrieve the footage.
Fair enough.
We have other things like
spoiler alert.
Yes. Why not? Let's do a couple of spoilers. Teasers,
spoil some things, shall we?
Go on.
We have WWE 13, complete with custom superstars.
You will love this one. It is one of our greatest videos.
I cannot wait.
We have Worms.
Yes.
Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Now that game I didn't actually like. Seriously. I actually didn't like that one. I played it and I couldn't get into it. I really couldn't, and that was.
How many players?
Me.
There's the problem.
Yeah, me.
You need some pacing craziness.
Yeah, I think I do sometimes. I have that in my head. I don't usually have that externally.
What else have we got? We've got a 3-person. We've got a 3-person Retromania coming up soon too.
Oh, quality. Quality. So anyway, that's your spoilers. So thank you very much for joining me. And Stapesy, I'm going to look at the sky. Thank you for joining us in spirit, sir. So thank you, bro. So anyway, Fabs KB. He's a bit taller than that. There we go. So, Fabs KB, thank you very much for joining me on this inaugural episode of Getting to Know Your YouTubers. Guys, I've been the Snapping Raccoon, and I'll see you next time. Tra.